Hello, YouTube. What's going on, everybody? How is everybody doing? Coco says hi. We get back to the chat box
You
here.
wanted to join the show. Welcome, everybody, to another Thursday night with
Ooh, I need a haircut.
TBL. Another Thursday coming along with all the peeps. I can't read that far into the chat, but Bill is about to tell me where and who is here. But first and most of all, thank you all for coming in and joining us. We love you so much, and welcome to another TBL show.
I need a haircut. I just realized that looking in here.
You need a lot of things.
I do. Mariana, I need you. Mariana says, yay, doing the happy dance.
Hey, Marianne, welcome.
Thrifty Angela's in the house. What's going on? Mary
Hey,
Jones.
Angela.
Mary Jones is here.
Mary Jones, we love you, Mary Jones.
Looks like we need to get the word out. Can y'all share us out? I don't think anybody knows we're live.
We'll give it some time. Well, that and we've been away for like a couple shows. So
Yes.
there might be some people we don't know if they're going to come on or not. Last time he was here, they didn't tell us nothing.
Got two people in the house. That's like back in the old days. We'll wait a few minutes. I did go live, didn't I? We'll make sure they
So
have
what's going on with everyone? Marianne and Mary Jones. I've been hearing that there's a heat wave going on in the country. Susan, welcome, New Horizons.
We love you too, Mary Jones.
Let us know what the temperatures are like where you guys are at right now. Are you hotting it up, or are you like enjoying the weather like we are up in the 70s and the 40s at night?
I plugged my phone in.
Drinking Mexican iced tea.
Mexican iced tea. We all
Which
know.
is called Jamaica, or with an American accent, it would be a Jamaica, but it's not a Jamaica. It is called a Jamaica. It is actually hibiscus. It's a flower that once it becomes dry, you just make it into basically like a tea. I like making it into an iced tea and use sweet and low. Hey, Karen, welcome. Instead of sugar, and it is just so delicious, and it has like a ton of health benefits and vitamin C and fights cancer. And,
You're right about that, Marianne.
And it's a cure for all ailments, but it's delicious.
Thank you for that.
It tastes just like Hawaiian punch, I suppose, but it's really good.
Like a very bitter Hawaiian punch.
I like it. Bill doesn't like it.
So we're coming to you live from Gunnison, Colorado. And we're coming to you also on our satellite system. And I'm actually playing a video game in the background at full speed, running on automatic while we're doing this. Huh?
I'm just saying hi to Buddy because he's right here.
Oh, I didn't see Buddy over there.
There you guys.
What's up, Butters?
Say hi, Buddy.
Buddy's having a rough day today because it's been thunderstorming here in the bowl. One of the phenomenons about this place that we're in is we're kind of in like a caldera sort of like thing. It's not really, but it's a gouged out area, a valley. Let's call it that. We got mountains all the way around us, except over this way there's a big lake. And anyway, the point is that there are storms that will go all around the bowl, but not in the bowl. The thunderstorms stop at the mountaintops. It's a weird phenomenon. And I made the mistake of challenging Mother Nature and saying it never rains in here. Well, it's rained for 3 days in here. Not rained like Texas. Oh my God, it's raining. We're going to die. But I'm talking about rain, just some light rain, but enough to upset the dog. He does not like the rain hitting the roof.
Buddy doesn't like the rain. What Susan say up there?
I don't know. I haven't got to it yet. Let's see here. Mary Jones shared us out. Thank you. New Horizons says,
thank you, Mary Jones.
89 degrees during the day and 74 during the night. My body can't take your cold temperatures. Actually, we're in the bowl.
Oh.
It's actually warm in the bowl.
It hasn't been that bad, Susan. At night, sometimes it gets a little chilly, but we're usually...
What is the temperature right now?
We're usually inside the RV.
62 degrees with showers in Gunnison.
It doesn't feel like 62. It's a lot hotter than that. Gunnison is outside the bowl, though. So this doesn't really know.
And we have our electric blanket.
And it'll get down to 49 tonight, but no, it doesn't. Last night it got a little bit cold. I have been under the weather for the last 2 days. I don't know what's going on. Just real upset stomach thing. I did get my tooth put back in. Not my tooth, but the tooth plug, or what's it called? the cap put back on.
The implant.
Yeah, we found an implant specialist in Gunnison, believe it or not, right on the main square. He did it for $100, and I didn't even use insurance. I just said, let's just do it because I don't want to do all the paperwork and stuff. All I thought he was going to do was screw it back in. He actually drilled out the old one, got all the flesh out from around it, the screw hole, and then put the new one back in. And I didn't know he was going to do this, but he did this, put the new one back in, and she heard it. When I came back out, I said, did you hear that drill? And she goes, that was you? I said, yeah, it was my face. But it didn't hurt. He used the Anna whatever you call it. And
all I could think about when I heard that noise was like, man, I just feel bad for that poor SOB that's sitting on that chair. And that was it.
Yeah, well, it was, he drilled it back in, and now it's going to stay. So, and he glued it and everything else. So, Marianne says it's 88 here and 67 tonight, but it was hotter earlier. You know, because of Mariana, your name Marianne Janiche. When I went in, and I always think Mariana's Trench. We actually watched several specials since last week on the Mariana Trench. In fact, one today before the show started. It has nothing to do with you, but it's
867 is not bad.
Hey,
Pull My Pork.
Pull My Pork. What's up, buddy?
Welcome.
Good to have you here. Mary Jones, please don't forget to hit thumbs up. That's true.
Oh, thank you, Mary Jones.
Anybody who hasn't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. And if you've been unsubscribed by, oh my God, it's How to RV is in here. What is going on?
Hey, How to RV. Everyone, welcome How to RV with Jason.
You know, one of her favorite guys in the world is Jason. It's Jason Momoa.
But speaking of How to RV, he just put out a video. Well, not just the last one, but the one before that, I believe, about a water heater, which was very interesting.
Yes.
I enjoyed that very much.
I saw his one about the water overflow. We filled up our tanks before we went up in the mountains. And of course, all the way up the mountains, the water overflow was coming out. People were saying, hey, you're leaking something. It's just fresh water. But let me get caught up in the chat, and we'll talk about that in a minute.
We learned so much from your channel, though. Hey, Tommy Travels.
Tommy Troubles. What's going on, buddy? New Horizons, we switched to T-Mobile Internet Tower. I've been getting the most amazing speeds when I test it. We're running at several. Nice. We've had the best luck in 3 years with T-Mobile. Right now, here, T-Mobile doesn't exist, and nothing does in the bowl. All we have is our satellite dish through Starlink. And we love it. I mean, we love it. She's watching TV in there. I'm watching streaming videos in here.
Yeah.
I'm playing video games. There's a video game playing in the background right now. I don't know if I can show it to you or not, but I'm playing a game called Raid Shadow Legends. It's actually running on automatic. There it is right there, but you can't see it in the background. I mean, it's all happening through the satellite dish. Let's see here. And it's a tax deduction for us because I'm writing it off for my voiceover business. 98 here right now, Mary Jones says.
Wow, that's a bit warm out there. 98, that's toasty.
She's in Florida, it looks like.
That's toasty.
We're going to be in Florida, but not during these temperatures.
So far, Mary Jones is winning with 98.
She double.
Hey, she double.
I dropped it on your channel today as I'm
Welcome.
trying to get into more channels now that I have unlimited internet. CR View. Hey, I'm glad you're here because we're going to talk about you some tonight too.
Hey, what's happening?
I'm a little under the
CR
weather, so if my eyes are watering, just ignore it. CR View, Timberland.
We love CR View, you guys. We do.
Great people. You know what's great about them? They can be right next door, and they'll leave you alone. I mean, we're sociable when we want to be, but when we don't want to be, I mean, there are days I don't even get dressed. Yeah, I know it's too much information. I realize that, but they're really cool people. They'll even tell you we're introverts. So if you want something, come knock on our door. Otherwise, we're not going to come and bother you. Thank you. That's all I asked for. There's hello, Ma. Mary Jo says EU. Oh yeah, about the teeth probably. Not about me being. Never mind. 68 degrees there. New Horizons from Pull My Pork Barbecue.
Oh, 68 degrees. That's nice.
John is here.
Nice. Hey, John, welcome.
What's up, guys? John and Linda.
TBL show.
John and Linda in the house. Happy 4th of July. You scared me for a second there. You guys stay safe too. Hello, everyone. Multitasking. Dang it. Tucker decided it's playtime. You know what? We're just glad you're here, Susan.
Oh, Tucker, give Tucker a pat on the head for me. I still haven't met that little critter.
Tommy Travels, great job on fixing the slide of your RV. That was scary, and to think it might have really been broken again. It technically was. It was my study of physics that got us out of that situation, but she actually did the crawling under the house. And if y'all might be asking, why are you making her crawl under the house? First of all, she's a midget. She doesn't have to bend over as far as I do. She can actually sit under there without touching her head. That's number one. Number two, I have a really bad back. That sounds like whining, so I'm going to just leave that to, she's the chief engineer. But I looked under there. That video was actually before the last one. We went to see CRView.
Yeah, that one was my editing bad.
Yeah,
guys.
but thank you, CRView, for being here. We did that on purpose. We were so excited to get CRView's video out that we pushed it out ahead of the one where the slide broke, where we're on our way to see CRView. So there's a little continuity issue going on there, but it is what it is, right?
Never a dull day with TBL on a travel show. For those of you, he's talking about our last video.
Yeah, one of our moderators go grab that video.
I just put out
and put it in the link.
Our slide failed again. On our way to go see our view.
Oh, Starlink. CRView says got our Starlink hooked up yesterday, which was why we can watch your live stream.
Yay!
We love our Starlink, man. I'm getting 500 megabits transfer rate from the router to my phone.
Hey,
That's
you guys,
insane.
the last campfire that we had, we was having a campfire with CRView, and we was talking about Starlink, and they were saying about that they wanted to get it. So congratulations, you guys. That's awesome. That's amazing.
John says there's more to being RVing than being hooked up and going. Yes. Mary Jones says I live in Kentucky.
More. I want to go to Kentucky.
We've been through there.
We should go see Mary Jones in Kentucky.
New Horizons. Bill, you need to watch the channel, The Nomadic Experience. He put out a video about Starlink. I saw that. He got an email saying that the possibility of Starlink being shut down. Yeah, that's not going to happen. There's some places. There's some people out there. Who else just did a video about that? Nomadic Hippie. Nomadic Hippie just put out a video saying Starlink might get shut down. The richest billionaire in the world is going to get knocked out of space by politics. I don't think so. It's not going to happen. You know what? Let it happen. You know what? We got the Togo, and the freaking Togo shut down a year after we got it. So I'm going to do a whole video on all the different options we've done for internet. And if this satellite goes out, then we'll go on to the next thing. You know what? But the thing we got that always keeps going, that never stops working, is as simple as what's right here. T-Mobile. T-Mobile works everywhere we go, except for this spot where we are, and a place in California where we went, because T-Mobile doesn't serve Yosemite. T-Mobile doesn't work in California. They don't want to work there.
Well, it worked in Yosemite a little, but I mean, you had to walk all the way down to go to the office and sit on the steps for
their Wi-Fi. That's not our T-Mobile.
Oh, well, yeah, okay.
Angie Hayes here saying hello, boyfriend and Nancy.
Hey, Angie.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Welcome.
Well, I just love Thursdays. You can see all my girlfriends and boy associates, friends, whatever.
Well, my boyfriend's not here.
Jason Momoa's not here, but the other Jason's here. They will land RV Live last video. There it is right there. If you want
thank you, Susan.
Thank you, Susan. If you want to see the video she just put out of us, our slide breaking again, the one we're sitting in, on our way to CRView. And then it's what I did. She didn't put this in the video. I crawled under the thing. I tried to find out if there's a motor that might have been maybe unplugged or something I could fix. But it wasn't a motor. I got a flashlight up in there. I'm crawling around inside the thing. This is just a pole that comes in and out on a roller. I said, what? How can there not be a motor that brings this in? So I went down to the other side, and there was one motor to bring in this entire slide. And all it does is that motor turns a pole, and that pole has a screw going through it, and that screw sheared off. And that's what happens when you bring your slide in and you let it go click, 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 click without taking your finger off when it gets all the way in. I think that's what breaks it. So anyway, I figured out that pole needs to be turned. For the pole to turn, there need to be a screw. She found out that the screw was sheared off inside the thing. So I thought, we're messed up. But
wait, not to mention, you guys, that this is on a holiday weekend.
And they want us out of the park because they have
And they
other
want
people.
us out of the park. And the next, I guess, available repair anything was going to be like, this was like a Friday. So it's going to be Saturday, Sunday, and then maybe even Monday.
More like Thursday. I got a call back a week or two after we were already here saying, hey, we can come out and fix your slide if you want. So we fixed it. I found out that how the mechanism works. And it was just physics. It was nothing to do with motors or electricity or anything like that. It was just a physical mechanism that was broken. She actually found out how, I don't know how you did it. How did you get the screw out of there that had sheared off inside the mechanism? What did you get it out with?
I Mexi rigged it.
Yes, I understand that. It's in the video, but you didn't say how you did it.
Well, I actually had to get the needle nose pliers like in the hole where the rest of the sheared off screw was, and then get a screwdriver and then bang on there to try to get it to come out, and it worked.
And you did that without stripping the inside of the thing?
Yeah, I did on the bottom to loosen it, and then on the top, and it just fell. And just once it fell, and I saw daylight and saw that it went all the way through, then I put the other one in and screwed it on with the.
So one of our neighbors made the mistake of waving to me, so I went over to say hi. I told him what we were doing. I told him we needed a screw about this size. And he goes, well, come here. Goes over to his truck, opens up a thing. He says, I just order stuff off of Amazon just in case I might need it. Talk about a guardian angel. He pulls out a bag of the exact screws we need to fix our slide out. She and I put our heads together. We fixed the slide out herself. And end of story. We went on to the next video. Susan, if you want to put that one up, that video is the one where we actually met up again with CR View. Not for the first time either. And now we've been bouncing back and forth between this park and other parks in the area in order to stay in Colorado, because we like the temperatures here. We don't want to go back into that heat wave that's happening down south right now.
Plus, CR View is here, and we like them, so we like to hang out with them.
We do indeed. My partner in crime, Susan. That's right.
Angie, we love you, Angie. You're such a hoot.
You need my email. It is scrolling across the bottom of the screen.
So oh yeah, there it is.
Verizon just doesn't get out that good anymore. I know we have Verizon in the form of our what's it called, Visible, and we got rid of that when we got the dish. We don't need Visible anymore when we have the dish. If I need Visible, I'll just put the dish out. If we go to a park and our cell phone's working just fine for internet, I don't have to set the dish up outside. I'm not going to do that. The dish is for when we don't have internet, or when we don't have enough internet, or if it's not fast enough, or if T-Mobile's working but it's too slow.
Or uploading videos to YouTube.
Yes. or my job. I have to have internet to do my job. The satellite is a backup. The main internet we use is T-Mobile. Bill Stevens, what's up?
What Kieran say? I missed it, Kieran.
She says she's going to catch a ride with Gracie and Jackie to M22.
Oh, okay. Well, that ought to be fun.
Bill Stevens is over on Facebook. How's
hey, what's happening, Bill?
Is that a Wookiee or is that his brother?
That's both.
Oh, Bigfoot. That's me. Okay, all right.
His Bigfoot brother Wookiee.
That's right.
Welcome,
you know, Bill, I was thinking about you in the shower the other day, Bill. I was in the shower and my head didn't quite come up to the top of the sun roof. Skylight. And I was wondering if Bill could stand in there straight up with the skylight and still be okay. Now, you couldn't get the shower up to his head, but yeah, I was thinking about you in the shower, dude. I'm sorry.
Oh, speaking of, tell Natasha that I like y'all's video on the mattress. Actually, Bill and
I haven't seen that yet.
Need a new mattress, so we might actually use your code for a discount if we decide to get a new one. Yeah.
Oh, we do need a new mattress.
We do need a new mattress.
Ours is wore out.
Oh, CR View, you're so sweet.
Yes, you are.
You guys, they kind of like us.
Yeah, but who is that talking though? I mean, come on, who's talking? Are you guys in Thousand Trails campgrounds? So if so, how is it? We love Thousand Trails. This is Thousand Trails. It used to be called Blue Mesa. They bought it from Blue Mesa. Blue Mesa was a rather elite company that they bought it from, so it is nice. The downside of it is that there's no other Thousand Trails and there's no other trails package, what's it called? Encore parks to go to. So if you get out, be prepared to spend $1,000 a week.
And there's no internet.
Yeah,
at all
in the bowl. Yeah,
Yeah.
here, and no cell phone service.
Yeah.
For the first week or two we were here, I had to go down to the office or to the what do you call it, the laundromat, to get signal and play video games and work on my business and work on her business.
Yeah, it's a nice park, but there's no cell phone, there's no nothing. So be prepared to
No,
bring
Zero.
Starlink.
zero cell phone. I don't care who
Yeah.
it is, AT&T,
Yeah.
all your favorites, they don't work here.
Yeah.
But yeah, we like it here. But luckily, we've been able to find other parks around here.
I mean, you can go to the office and use their Wi-Fi.
Yes, and it's
but-
very good too. The speed is very fast. But CRView found us a spot up there. Now where they're at, it's a national park, and you have to have a 6 month in advance. But they do have some, what do they call them, show up spots.
First come,
First come, first serves, and we've been able to get into those because I think of the high gas prices. To give you an idea, they're only 40 minutes from here. It takes a quarter tank of a 35-gallon tank, do the math, to go up that mountain to see them pulling the rig. But here's the cool thing. Coming back down doesn't take any, because all the way down, all the way to this park is downhill from there. So, it all washes out. So it's all good. Bill thinks about me in the shower too. That's nice to know. Susie and I have ran to the cemetery some lately. Johanna Ginger's Journey's here. What's going on, guys? How do y'all? Trying to figure out the reels and shorts. Posted one of our pop going crazy. Any tips
nice.
in these? I usually film mine on TikTok and then just transfer them over.
Shorts. Oh, you know who's good at shorts? Charlie Grace.
Yeah, she does a lot of shorts. We don't really do that many.
And Dream on Wheels.
And RV Kids.
And RV Kids.
New Horizon, either someone is shooting somewhere or they're setting off fireworks. I hope it's the latter and not the former.
Well, that's possible since 4th of July is coming in.
Saw that there's 1,000 trails in Colorado. Yes, there's nothing else around it. So once your 2 weeks is up here, or 3 weeks, it's a high-use park. You're only supposed to get 2 weeks because nobody's here. This whole row is empty. They let us stay the 3 weeks. They don't. It's not in the rules. They just let us do it.
It was rare, and they just...
Yeah, and they said, don't tell people on YouTube that they can stay 3 weeks, and because it may not be like that next year or even this year.
Yeah, they said we just got lucky because, a bunch of people canceled and all of that. So they just, we were able to stay. But
so the high gas prices are actually working to our advantage to stay in Colorado. Thank you.
Yeah.
Brandon. Okay.
And thank you, CRView.
Yes. If it wasn't for CRView, we would have left here already. We would be back in Texas already.
Yeah, that's true.
We're bouncing back and forth between here. CRV's got a spot, one of those show up spots. What are they called again?
First come, first
serve. If they have one, they'll they're I think it's $30 a night up there. If they don't, and that's with electricity, they have some non-electric parts too. And if they don't have one, then we would either find another one or go back to Texas. So far we've been lucky bouncing around here. And
we've been lucky that we've been able to find lodging around.
Yes, our goal, man, I need a haircut. Our goal is to stay in Colorado until August, September, when my grandson's going to be born in Texas, and we're going to go down there and visit that, and then we're going to go down even further south to see if Camping World will do the right thing and replace our refrigerator.
Oh, I did. Let me recap. I did. Let me tell the viewers.
Go ahead. They're listening.
I sent Camping World an email because you know what's going on with the fridge, and told them, hey, we're currently out of state, but this is what's going on, and I need to get this fixed. So they said that they are going to give us an appointment whenever we are going to be going back to Texas. So as soon as we know more or less what date we're going to be there, I'm going to get in touch with them. And hopefully by the time that we get down there and I get to speak with them, the last resort is they're going to have to give us a new unit because, honestly, there's nothing else that I can think of that they can possibly do for it not to smell like that. And if
we can't even use the top left side.
And if they can, then, that would be great. But I don't think there is because the last resort was the ionization and everything else that it did, which didn't work.
Well, are you almost done with your review of all the stuff that they've done or not done?
Yeah, I think so. I think there's like one more. It's a small one.
Okay, once she's done, I'm going to do another video giving them credit for all the stuff they did do. Okay, there's a lot. And then I'm going to give them the opportunity in that video. I'm going to talk about the things that they should still fix, like our couch was damaged by the water and it wasn't replaced.
Yeah.
the refrigerator. I'm going to give Camping World the option, or in the video, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt in the video of what, give them, of their opportunity to make things right. And then the next video will be whether they did it or not. They can make this a happy ending for themselves and for us and their customers and people of our viewers, or they can make this not. I'm not trying to what's the word, pressure them or blackmail them. I'm just going to give them the opportunity to do the right thing. That's all I'm saying. You guys know what I'm talking about. There's nobody more diplomatic than I am, so I'm not saying anything that would get us any defamation thing or anything like that. So let's see who we have. Oh, Ryan Ross is here. Hey, everybody.
Manita!
¿Cómo estás, jovencita?
Manita!
Broken Nomad is here. What's going on, my friend? How are you doing, brother?
Broken Nomad, what's happening?
That's a good guy right there, man. It's a really good guy. He's got his head on straight. I like that.
I love my doggies. I love my doggies.
That was right.
I love my doggies. I love my dogs.
Doesn't she have a beautiful singing voice, guys? I could listen to it for 5 seconds.
I love my doggies. And everybody else's doggies.
Jordan Gender, we had friends that left there yesterday or today. They didn't see you all. Well, our truck is sitting out there with our name all over it. But we're up in the top.
And our satellite broadcasts our name, so everybody knows who.
Yeah, if you have Wi-Fi in this park, we have the Togo broadcasting our name. It's not hooked to anything. You're not going to get any service off of it.
It's just advertisement.
Yeah, but it broadcasts probably to all the way around this entire park. The name, Thin Blue Lane RV Life. Angie Hayes says, Bill, when my internet sucks, I can run to the top of the hill to upload videos. They actually made a joke about that because there is a mountain. Open that window and see the show. If we see the mountain.
I don't know if you can.
I don't know if you
No,
can.
it's too bright.
Yeah, but
Whoops.
up there is the top of the mountain, right about there. And you can run up there and you can get really good internet. Okay, Bill Stevens says, okay, getting off Facebook. We'll switch over to YouTube after a bit. Thank you.
All right.
Bill, you said you need a haircut. I just had 20 inches cut off of mine. Wow. I bet you got
Mary Jo.
I bet you got mixed feelings about that one, huh? Positive and negative. But I think you're going to donate that. So that's a very good cause. I don't recommend this Encore Park. It's a holiday travel Encore. Oh, yeah. Yeah, holiday travel is not a good one.
Which one is it?
In Florida?
Yeah, but this Encore Park. Which one is she talking about?
I just said holiday travel Encore Park.
Oh, holiday
She
travel.
doesn't listen to me when I speak. And I speak so much that she phases me out. So I do understand. Okay. I get it. I'm not mad about it. Because sometimes I say things without filtering. And I said, did you hear that? No. Good. Good. That's why we get along so well, right? The Journey Awaits is here. What's going on? Ford Man. Ford, what's up, brother?
Guys. Hey, Kenny.
Hey, man, I want to thank you so much for how much you share us out and how much you share. I see you sharing people out all day long. Sometimes I can go over and say hi. Sometimes I can't, but sometimes I don't get my notifications. But you are my notifications, sir. So thank you for that.
We love you, Kenny.
Shared the live stream on Facebook. See, that's what I'm talking about right there.
That's right. Kenny's a good friend. We love him. Hey, Danny D.
This is how I think Danny D talks. Danny D and the cool scratcher fan. How are you, top of the day to you, lad? Danny D. And Danny D's got a little white puppy dog there.
It's so cute. Oh, I just love doggies.
Yeah. Oh, they got munchkins here. She wants one. They're little chipmunks. Oh, they're all running around outside. They're just adorable.
I am in love. They're like this itty bitty chipmunks that look like baby.
But they have fuzzy tails. They have fuzzy tails.
They have fuzzy tails. It's just like a baby squirrel, and it's like this size. I kid you not. It's like a mini squirrel, and I call them munchkins. I am obsessed. I am in love with this little munchkins. I just want to put one in my pocket, and they're just little baby squirrels, and oh my God, they're just so cute.
I just found out one of my subscribers is a Camping World salesman. You have a lot of subscribers, so I don't doubt that for a second there. New Horizons channel is doing very, very well. Here at Holiday, Florida, he's staying here at this campground. He stopped and visited. He has been subscribed for a long time.
Oh, nice.
I want y'all to tell me, put a 1 in the chat if you think Thin Blue Lane, because it sounds like Thin Blue Line is costing us people not coming to our channel. If you think that makes any difference at all, put a 1. If you think it doesn't make any difference, that we just suck and that's why we're not growing fast, then put in a 2. I'm just kidding.
Or if you think it's just because of his attitude, put a 3.
Orion Ross, hello, Monita and doggies. What about me? Oh, Manitos. Okay. And everyone. Shit, I jumped the gun on that one, didn't I? You don't let crapping world ruin your life. Fight with everything you have. Wow. Wow.
Yes, Orion Ross.
Mary Jones, I donated. I can't deal with it anymore with my health problems. You know what? It's a 2 for 1 as far as I'm concerned. Those are always good. She Devil, Orion, sorry, my English. No, your English was perfect.
Yeah, your English is really good.
Yeah, there was no problem. RV Underway's in the house.
Hey, RV Underway.
Bill and Nancy and puppies. I think there's a puppy over there by her toe.
There's one right there. There's Buddy.
The other one
right
got
here.
down. The other one got down. She doesn't like the show, so she went back in there and got to bed.
Well, that's because I was wiggling too much and just she didn't like it.
I like the way you wiggle.
Both.
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to do that. All right. Okay, let's see here. We got
this is delicious.
oh, I don't like
Jamaica, manita. Orion Ross.
Oh, it is a
also likes
cockapoo.
this drink.
Yeah, I would have guessed that from the face, but yeah.
Oh, it's a cockapoo. Oh, it's so cute.
Broken Nomad said chipmunks are good with barbecue sauce. He is a survivalist, so he would know.
Broken Nomad.
Hey, man, if you're hungry, they're not just cute. They taste good. Okay. Jarhead and Ginger put in a 1. And Mariana says 4 because she doesn't think none of that stuff. Number 1 fan.
Now, number 4 is just because of your attitude. So
No, really. One. Do you think the name Thin Blue Lane is costing us viewers? They don't want to come because there's cop haters out there, and they think Thin Blue Lane is Thin Blue Line. And 2, it doesn't really matter in your opinion that it just the internet and YouTube is going to be YouTube, and we need to get videos out on a regular basis on Wednesday nights. She's been doing a good job. I did tell her that if she does miss a video on Wednesday nights, like you got to start all the way over on the algorithm. You got to put them out on time. Danny says 4. Mary says no. Karen says no, it's not your name. So she says we just suck. That's what she's trying to no. Actually, it's our fault. I can tell you any growth problems we've had were, hey, because I was doing boring videos. Go look at the last 2 videos that she just put out. I mean, wow. She spends all day editing those things, man.
I've been trying.
I love her videos. And plus this and other stuff, and that's a cockapoo. Yes, it is.
I've been trying to do better on my editing and keep it, a little bit more interesting. I've been learning a lot. It's like watching content on like things that I can improve that, it's like little things sometimes that for, content creators out there like you guys, that you're filming something, it's oh man, this is going to be great. And then once you're in the editing process and you're looking at it and you're thinking to yourself, it's like, why am I shaking the camera? Or why didn't I get that? Or I should have zoomed, or I should have turned, or I should have
gone slower.
Yeah, there's always something. So it's always like a learning process.
I was looking at Chrome's videos today, and his videography and editing is on point. And I thought, what kind of cameras he using? That's awesome. Then today I saw him do a video about Starlink, and he was how he stores it, and his shadow was on his van, and it was a cell phone. He's using a freaking cell phone, and it's amazing video. And he uses a cell phone to do it. So you know what? You don't need to spend all that money on all that equipment. Pull My Pork says keep the name. I wasn't going to change our name. I was just thinking about changing it to like TBL RV Life. Easier to type, easier to remember, and it has nothing to do with Thin Blue Lane. But if y'all think I should keep the Thin Blue Lane, we'll do it because you guys are the ones that matter to me. Okay. John Chalker said,
hey John, welcome.
Hello, Thin Blue Lane. Love you guys a lot. Thank you. You do a wonderful job with your videos, your friend John Chalker. Thank you very much. Nancy's killing it with the editing.
Oh, thank you, CRE. I'm trying, you guys. I am trying to make it interesting. I am, I want to put something decent out there.
Good point, Broken Nomad. I didn't think of it that way. If you're not attracting the LEO haters, you're better off for it. Just keep it. Hey, I agree. I would rather stay the size we are forever than attract that element of society. So thank you for that. That's a great way to think about it. I didn't even cross my mind in that respect.
Now, however, I'd be willing to have, an adult intelligent conversation with somebody that has a different point of view.
Oh, absolutely.
On that end. But I mean, not on, a live show or something like that. But yeah.
Good job, Angie. Biggest thing that helped my channel was upgrading my editing software and a high-end SEO expert. Yeah, I've actually done a lot of research and study into SEO. I even use TubeBuddy and the other one to help you with your SEO. But one of our biggest problems is, and I will admit this, is we do not put a video out consistently every Wednesday night at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock Central. We should do that. And YouTube loves consistency. And every time we don't do it, even if we're a day late, it messes up the algorithm. And some of our friends that we started with are at 1 million views. Now, some of their stuff is really good too. One of the guys is in here right now. Let me tell you something. Some of you guys in here are some next level editing skills. So Nancy's trying to catch up. What's wrong with the name? I don't get it. It's law enforcement haters. They think this is a law enforcement channel. It's not, because of the thin blue lane. They associate that with thin blue line. Don't confuse this old lady and change your name. Okay, I won't do it then.
Las palabras se asocian con, como quien dice, un eslogan de, pues, policíaco, pero el nombre del canal no es policíaco, pero se oye como que, entonces, pues, hay mucha gente que asocia que es policíaco cuando...
Hey, Lillian.
Hey, Lillian, welcome to the show. And for everyone else, all that I was saying, I was explaining to some of our Spanish speakers about the association of, thin blue.
Yeah. Okay, we're determined we're not going to change our name.
Wow, that's looking kind of grayish.
Yeah,
it's looking like it's going to
pretty
really
severe thunderstorms.
storm.
But all the thunderstorms and heavy activity are on the other side of the ridge, over there and over there. It's a weird phenomenon. I have to do some studying to find that out.
And speaking of phenomenal, the stars out here, you guys, it's...
Oh, I've never seen the Milky Way like I've seen it here. I thought it was clouds.
What'd she say?
What'd she say? I think she was talking about your Spanish. Okay, I've caught up the chat. What else did you want to talk about before I go down to our next topic that I have planned for tonight?
Well, I wanted to talk about our video, but we already did. But any latecomers that haven't seen our video, we just dropped our new video yesterday of our adventures of coming to Colorado and coming to see our view. So if you haven't seen it, go and check it out.
Last two videos are up to date. They're about the slide breaking again and us fixing it ourselves, and about going to see CRView. And it's beautiful here. We don't want to leave. Colorado is beautiful. We are. If it wasn't for CRView, we would have already left.
Yeah.
And we're grateful. We're grateful to them. But
CRView don't let us leave.
I'd like to say it's because they're nice people, but the gas prices, people just don't want to drive up in the mountains. So, I mean, if there's a spot he could give us, let us rent out, then that's fine. If there's not, then we have to go back to Texas. I'm not going to spend $1,000 to park anywhere, but there's some places around here that are pretty cheap, relatively cheap, not $30 a night like the state park, though. That's a good price. Really, in 2022, that's what YouTube haters hate about? Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Be wary about getting too deep into YouTube land. Remember, if you have zero control, if they decide to shut you down for any reason that they choose. Yeah, Chrome was talking about that today. Van Life, I think, is the real name. Stay small with a loyal following, you'll be fine. Yeah, we're happy with it. I joke around a lot, but listen,
Linda.
Yeah, that Chrome was talking about. They're trying to regulate. Canada wants to regulate what goes out of Canada and what comes into Canada. They want the majority of Canadian views to be from in Canada. And he's wow. terrified because he has millions of viewers, or at least 1 million. And I think he's got quite a few, and he has like 36,000 views on the last video that I saw. And he is concerned that if they shut the pump off to come here to the United States, the only way that we'll be able to see or be recommended is to actually type his name in. And anything can happen. That's why I have my own business. That's why I started my own business. I control my own fate now, so I'm not too worried about it. But it would be nice for us to grow a little bit in YouTube, and we appreciate all of you that come here every Thursday, watch our videos. You know, we look when we put out a video. She went to bed last night. She goes, "There was only 8 people, and it's been out for an hour." We woke up this morning; it was in the 50s. Okay, some of y'all have zeros on the end of that. We don't have that, but we're happy that anybody watches our stuff.
But seriously, you guys, thank you. I mean, for all of you guys that watch our content and leave comments and, you know, hit that like button, to the super chats, to the memberships, you know, it's, I mean, you help us make this possible to come to places like this so I can, and we can record content like this to put it out for you guys. So
plus YouTube buys us a tank of gas every month, so that's pretty cool too.
So thank you. Yes.
Yeah, thank you all for that. I would like to have RV underwear. That would probably be awesome to have that.
RV underwear, okay.
Yeah, but it's been taken, he said. And it's available, he said. Okay.
Oh, okay. I'll take a small.
I've also been watching what type of videos are viewed more and trying to do more of those. That makes sense. There's actually, TubeBuddy actually has a thing that will show you what's trending, but it doesn't show you what's trending in your topic. So you'd have to fish through all the trending stuff and try to find something. And you got to understand too, RVs is a niche. It's not like video games. Everybody loves video games, right, Bill? Right, Bill? John Chalker says, "Don't change the name of the channel. If they want to hate you, I'll go there and punch them in the nose." That's a felony. Do you know how many felonies that is?
John, thank you,
No,
but
not a felony, but I'm joking.
We don't condone violence.
We love to see you too and don't want you to leave either. We'll do our best to get you a spot. Hey, if you got a spot, we'll come up there on, what time do we leave here? We leave here on June the 12th or 13th, or July.
I think it's the
12th.
I think it's at 12.
Yeah, so we're going to be looking for a space. I know it's too soon because they gave us 3 weeks here. So they're only supposed to give us 2 because there's nobody here.
Yeah, but they said that we could be out for like a week and then
come
maybe,
back.
Yeah.
So if we could get
one for a week.
Yeah, if we could get a spot up there for a week where you guys are up in the mountains, where it's nice and cold, because it's actually hot down here in the bowl.
Maybe this time we can do pork chops for real. Since
she made me some.
Get to do it last time.
She made me some of the pork chops. Yeah. You know the one she promised you? Right here. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, Bill hates your pork chops.
So you need to come to the RV Tampa show in January. It's an awesome event. You need to come next year. I would love to.
I want us to go to.
But if I go to a camping show, I'll leave there with a camper. I don't want to do that. I just want to get to my 1K. I understand. I'd like to get to 3K.
Angie, hey, just stay on it. You know, like
you're doing fine. You're doing fine.
Go, like he says, put your videos out there. You know, every week. You know, be consistent. Put your content out there. Do your homework on, you know, how to better your videos, the editing, and slowly but surely. And
live streams are not the way to grow your channel. They're the way to grow your hours. Live streams are for hours. We don't need to do live streams because we have the hours we need. But we love you guys. Sorry. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Yeah, don't look around. I'm talking to you. Love you guys. We do live streams because we want to hang out with you guys. And you want to hang out with 21 people on a Thursday night want to hang out with us.
You complete.
That's right, you do. I look forward to Thursday nights. I can't wait to talk to you guys. It broke my heart those days that we didn't have internet here. I was like, oh, they're going to think we're just going away or something. Dear Mom, I saw your video. I loved your video a lot. And I think Camping World tried to say something without speaking your friend. Angie, hey, I watch my videos to see what is watched most right now. West Virginia road trips are doing good. You know, you don't even know. You're surprised what works and what doesn't. It's just really shocking. I thought that our King Ramsey video was going to put us over the top. It did okay.
But I mean, that's how you do it. You just put content out there. You know, just put what interests you, and then get feedback, and then just, you know, build from there and from your viewers. You know, hey, I like this, or I want to see more of that. And
I poked her in the eye. Sorry, Mary Jo. Kisses, ma.
Sorry, Mary Jo. 3
videos and 1 live stream a week. Wow, that's a lot of work. Don't get burned out. Angie is doing a great. Yes, she is.
Yeah.
And who doesn't want to watch Angie? She's beautiful.
Yeah, we all love Angie. Hey.
Yes, everybody comes here for her, not me. Come on, everybody knows that.
Moderators, can you all drop a link to Angie Hay to her channel?
All the moderators drop links to your own channels.
And also drop links to your own channel.
Thank you, Karen. Karen's one of our members. Saying hit that
Karen,
like button.
Yep, Karen, she's one of our loyal members. Karen, we love you so much.
Yes, we do. We appreciate you. Angie Hay, you are doing amazing. Anybody that doesn't have Angie Hay needs to go see Angie Hay.
Yep. Yeah, you're doing a great job, Angie.
Yep.
You just keep at it. Keep cranking your content out and don't get discouraged, and you just keep on trucking.
I would try to give you some advice to keep your live streams to some sort of topic, but we don't follow that. So okay, we're caught up in the chat again. So here we go. Do y'all have any questions for Thin Blue Lane? And okay, I would say don't ask stupid questions. We ask whatever you want, because I'm going to answer it. I don't have any filters. Does anybody out there have any questions? Oh, look there, New Horizons. New Horizons is on point tonight.
Oh, thank you, Susan.
She just posted Angie Hay's link. And did we get our links posted to both your recent videos?
I think so.
I love you too, Bill and Nancy. Yeah, thank you. And I hope I didn't poke you in the eye too. How many people do I poke? 23 pokes in the eye right there. So it's question time. We got like 14 minutes left. 14 minutes left in the show. So tell us if you have any questions. Do you have any questions about the rig, about voiceover business, about how much we make on YouTube or not make on YouTube?
Yeah, you can ask anything.
Ask
what
anything.
kind of puppies we like, favorite ice cream.
Yeah. Oh, you can talk about the excursions we've taken in the area. There's a place down the street, not even an hour from here, called the Black Canyon. It's like a miniature Grand Canyon, and I'm like, yeah, right. We get up there, and I'm like, oh my God, this is a bucket list item.
It's amazing.
I wanted to get the drone out and fly over this thing, but I would be afraid I'd lose the drone.
There's a lot more places that we've been to that I'm working on videos for you of the places that we've been that are just amazing.
We have fun in Angie's streams. Yes, we do. I don't make all of them, but I try to make whenever I see them.
Yeah, Angie's streams are fun.
There's Fordman putting up Kenneth Oak's channel.
Oh, thank you, Kenny.
Question. Why is Nancy better looking than Bill? I don't know. Is she?
That's just because I'm pretty and I'm brown and
I have no problem with her being prettier than I am. I'm too sexy for the stream. Too sexy for the stream. I'm out of the stream now.
You're waking the baby up.
Oh, what's he doing down there?
He's sleeping.
Look at her. She's so little. She fits in that chair. I mean, I with her feet up. I couldn't do that. Not in a heartbeat. Somebody asked the question in our comments. How's Bill's weight loss doing? I quit doing all the stuff I was doing back on Valentine's Day, and I don't know why. I did get my headset out to start doing it again. I did upgrade it with the satellite dish. I'm able to do all kinds of stuff. I went in and ran upgrades on every single program I have in the 3D headset. I have not been working out. I have not weighed myself to see how much I gained back, if any, but I know I'm not as big as I was. But I can tell you that I've been very sick the last couple of days, and I don't know why. It's just like stomach stuff and headaches. I don't get headaches. And getting up and walking around in the mountains, I get out of breath. We get back down to the sea level, we're gonna have so much oxygen.
Yeah, we're gonna
we might
be
get more headaches.
superheroes.
Yeah. How's the VO business going? It's doing very well. I did the last big one I did was that $720 gig. I finally did get paid for that. It took a while. It took 28 days from the time I did it to the time I got paid for it. But it was it paid for the satellite. So right now the business is break even. I have smaller gigs that I do that I actually am going to stop doing because they're not. I'm making basically $0.155 per word, and my rate is up to 25 cents a word now on average. So, frozen for a second. Oh no!
No.
Let me make sure that game's still running in the background. Yeah, the game just stopped running its autoplay. So let me go ahead and shut that game down. Shut the game down. Yes, I want to shut the game down. That's what I said. Don't ask me questions like that. Oh, now it's locked up. Okay. So here's New Horizons channel. Click on that one to go see Susan over there at New Horizons. She's got a great channel.
Yeah, Susan does have a great channel. She's got a bunch of really cool campground reviews and all of that, so you can check out some of those.
Yeah, she's like, don't wake me up. Yeah, Buddy doesn't want to be woke up.
I think he's comfy right
Mary Jones says, shame on you. It's from before, so I don't know what I did yet, but she'll tell me. Some days I'll be able to meet all of you. That will be awesome. Question.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Are you all at Thousand Trails Park right now? Yes, we are in Thousand Trails, Gunnison, at a place that used to be called Blue Mesa RV Park, and Thousand Trails just bought them out. The advantage is it's really nice, and I'm glad it's here. The disadvantage is there's no cell phone service and no internet. So we got Starlink, and that's what we're running off of right now is Starlink. And I'm able to run 2 TVs, 2 cell phones, 2 computers, a device in my office for reading scripts, and there's more. Oh, 2 Rokus, and soon to be 3 because we have an outdoor TV. We want to put a Roku on that. So basically, you're talking about all those devices running seamlessly off of our satellite. And I know we're out in the middle of nowhere, and if we get into town, I do understand that if we get into town, we're probably not going to have the wonderful streaming that we have right now. But that's what we have our T-Mobile for. So in town, T-Mobile, because T-Mobile works in town. Out of town, Starlink. It's a win-win. It's a win-win. Plus, it's a tax deduction. I don't think my nerve disease would do good at high altitude. Other people with my nerve disease don't do good there. You know, my stomach has been irritated. I can't drink. I know I don't drink alcohol much anymore, but if I have a sip, it messes my stomach up. There's just this is regular Coke Zero. Yes, Coke Zero. If you'd like to sponsor us.
Yes, we love Coke Zero.
Yeah, I keep them in business. I know some people don't like.
If Coke Zero would give us free Coke Zero for our life, I would talk about Coke Zero every day.
Are you up high enough in the mountains to watch for altitude sickness? I don't know. Right now we're about 7,700 feet. But when we go up to see our view, we're at 10,000 to 12,000 feet. So we haven't had any problems up there, no, except for shortness of breath. And you're on a mountainside, so everywhere you walk is either downhill or uphill, and you're always out of breath. Ryan Ross, tell me, what are you eating in that paradise? What are we eating here?
Yeah, what we've been eating. Let's see.
A lot of McDonald's. There's a McDonald's right down the street.
No, well, was it my birthday? No. For a date. He took me back into town to eat pizza, where we went to go eat with CRView.
Oh, you got a video coming out of where I just took you to the restaurant.
And
wow, look at that hair. I just took you to a restaurant.
And a restaurant yesterday that was a Mexican restaurant.
So good.
It was, oh my God, it was so good.
They don't believe in small portions either. I told her, get whatever you want. Don't ever tell a woman that. She got a bunch of stuff, and there's a video on that, so I'm not going to talk about it.
I had me a margarita, and it was phenomenal, so I wanted to try some
margarita.
So here comes the waiter with a pina colada, and of course, I was like, okay, this is good. Yeah, I want one of those too. And then the waiter came back with something else, so I got me one of those too. So
and I had a sip of her margarita, and I had a sip of her that other girly drink.
My pina colada.
And it was then, and the day after that's when I started getting sick. So I don't know if that little bit of alcohol was doing it, or if there's just something else going on with my guts.
That's because you don't have panza de buitre.
I know I don't have panza de buitre. I don't have the stomach of a vulture. John Chalker, dear Thin Blue Light, I have a question for you. I'm one of your loyal subscribers. Okay, you didn't ask a question there, but yes, you are. If that's the question, yes, you are a loyal subscriber.
Yes, you are. We love you, John. But yes, if you do have a question, go ahead and type it in there, and we'll answer it for you.
Newra, YouTube must have dropped you again for us. We can't find you when we search. Jarhead and Ginger talking to New Horizons. Yeah, there's a lot of New Horizons out there. So I type New Horizons Susan when I search for her, because you'll come up with New Horizons RVs. There's a bunch of New Horizons stuff out there, and that's I feel bad for her for that reason. But her channel is not stunted by it. She's doing very well.
Yeah.
Are you guys planning to get a new rig soon? No.
No.
Because I know you've got the Starlink, and did you hear they may be taking it away? They're not going to take it away. Elon Musk is not stupid. He didn't put billions of dollars in satellites in space, not foreseeing the fact that he was going to have legal problems. And you think he can't afford to fight back The guy's the richest billionaire. He's past Jeff Bezos. He's now the richest man in the universe. I'm not worried about it. And if they take it away, we still have other services. We still have our cell phones. We still have our cell phones and all that other stuff. Hey, John, they did take away Togo. So anything's possible. We've had a Togo on the roof that we used through T-Mobile for a year, and they took that away from us. So you know what? It is what it is. And the Togo was $399. This was $560. And this is a tax deduction, though. So if we lose it, we lose it. For right now, we love it. Van City right there. Van City Adventure.
Hey, Van City Adventure.
Just talking about you guys over there.
What's happening out there in your neck of the woods?
See here. New Horizons. Jarhead and Ginger. Well, dang it. Google is pushing out my grand design videos right now. Yes, they are. RV underway. We're going to book Gunnison, but it was too far from Miss Barbara's family in the Springs. So we booked the Air Force Academy fam camp. You know what?
Okay.
You got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? I would love to have seen you, though.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Because we're going to be up here. We're planning to be up here till August, if we can.
We're going to try to stay up here as much as we can.
If the parks start filling up like they should this time of year, but they're not. But if they
we're taking advantage of the cancellations of people that were not coming.
We're living off of cancellations from the high gas prices. No one can afford to drive. Gas is $5.56 a gallon for diesel. $5.59 a gallon for diesel here. And we try not to leave the house much. That's not tax deductible.
There's no more steak eating in this household.
Yeah, we're not having steaks and stuff. We're living. What is really good for me is she's eating the food that we've been storing. So the house is getting lighter. I like that. She's going through some of our backup supplies, which I don't know why we have backup supplies. I mean, it's not like the world is ending. And if it does,
well, the world was ending on 2020.
But backup supplies aren't going to last. You're going to live a week or 3 longer than everybody else in the world?
I don't know.
It doesn't make any sense. Pull My Pork says, okay, back now. I had to get the tri-tip. You were doing tri-tips 2 times ago.
Ooh.
Yeah, you were doing tri-tips, man. Not the last video, but the one before that, I think, last Thursday. Fast food will put weight on you fast. That's why they call it fast food. That's true. I do love my McDonald's, though. Pull My Pork. I'm on my way. Yep. What Mexican restaurant did you go to? We're saving that for a video, but I guess you could tell them.
It was called El Paraíso.
El Paraíso, and it's right off the square, right off the center square. And so was the dentist that put my cap back in.
But it was really good. And I'm Mexican.
Yeah,
so I know Mexican food. So
she ordered a lot of stuff, and it's all on video. But she did not say anything bad about any of it, which is rare because I'm always, oh my God, don't say that bad, don't say that. She has something to say about everything that she eats.
Well, they always ask me,
like,
what do you think? I'm going to tell you what I think when it comes to your food, especially if it's Mexican food. But it was to die for.
James came in and I missed it. There he is right there.
Yeah, James Catanese.
What's going on, brother? That's a man I'd like to meet in person right there. I feel like he's already a brother. Tucker can spot the golden arches of McDonald's in a heartbeat. Hey,
give me those nuggets, Mom. Mom, ask the lady for nuggets. Nuggets.
Yeah.
Why is the lady not coming? Why is the lady not coming to the window? Give me the nuggets. I'm with those nuggets. Give me those nuggets.
Marisela Silva Franco.
Everyone, welcome Marisela Silva Franco.
Sí, tú estás escuchando 24.1. Solamente éxitos. Y, how you say presenting?
Presentando
Marisela Silva Franco singing
In the Rain.
It works. Everybody saying hi to everybody.
Everyone, welcome mi tía. Hey!
Oh, the Journey Awaits says good night, everyone. Journey Awaits is correct. We are
Hey,
at
good night, Journey
50
Awaits. Thank
seconds.
you for coming and stopping by.
we're 50 seconds from the end of the show unless we go over. Does anybody come on after us? Because if I do, I would definitely want to be off.
That I don't know, but since we only have a few seconds, thank you guys for, again, coming up and spending your Thursday night with us.
No.
Thank you for watching our videos, leaving our likes, leaving your comments, supporting our channel, everything that has made this possible for us to be able to bring all this content that I'm currently working on for you guys. And I'm hoping that eventually, perhaps God will reward us in the future where we can have some other wonderful things coming our way to share with you guys.
Yeah, we have our share of problems. We share everything with you guys, but we also have our share of incredible successes. So you have to look at the positives too. There's Backbeat Rhythm. How's it going?
Hey, Backbeat Rhythm.
John Salazzo, you need to understand we are not going to give up our Floridas in the summertime, in the wintertime. We're going to Texas to see my grandson be born. We're going to Southern Texas to see her family and hopefully get our fridge replaced. And then we're going to shoot across to Florida for the winter. Now, I have relatives in the Panhandle in Florida. They want us to stay there. They're even going to put in a 50 amp plug for us. So we will stay there until the tanks fill up or empty, whichever respectively. You know which ones I'm talking about.
And I am hoping that by then we will have a solution or a new refrigerator, because that's where I used to get most of my sales, and that's where I stocked up on all of my freezer meat that I had vacuum sealed in there. So
Jarhead and Gender, you are correct. $5.99 for diesel in Michigan Upper Peninsula. We changed our route to travel fewer miles and stay longer in one spot.
That's what we've been doing, and we've been since we've been saving a little bit of money on long travels from like Colorado to Texas. We've been using that money for gas to go sightseeing all the different places here in Colorado.
Tommy Travels, Marianne,
and eating local, which has been totally delicious.
I can't wait for you to get here. We're going to Florida Beach next. Flagler Beach. Flagler Beach is a great beach.
Oh yes, we love Flagler, and there's also a campground right there on Flagler Beach.
Yeah, I can't wait to see you guys either. I hope you guys are down there when we get down there. Ryan Ross. Mm-hmm. Everybody's saying.
All right, Ross, manita.
Okay, we caught up the chat. Our hour is up, and last time we stayed on for 2.5 hours. We're not going to do that tonight. We have wonderful satellite dish, so we're going to watch some movies and stream some stuff, have some date night and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Not leaving the camera on for that. Sorry, RV underway. Just about everyone's plan: travel shorter distances and stay longer. That is correct. That is absolutely correct.
Yeah.
We have been blessed to be able to stay in Colorado far past what we had planned to do.
It does help.
Oh,
it really does.
I have a video coming out too. I bought a new surge protector. I'll have an open boxing on that one.
Yeah.
I want to see about putting a 50 amp hookups in here, and in Florida already have a dump station here in West Virginia. Nice. We'll catch up with you in Florida. That would be awesome. Good night, everybody. Good night and good night. There we go. We're at an hour and 2 minutes.
Thank you, guys. We love you so much.
Let's wrap this up. Let's do this. And we would love to break bread with anybody here. So that would be exciting to do one day. Rowley, good to see you. Have a great night.
Good night, you guys.